Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This one's going to be more of a exploring the Sea Doo, all the features, what it has. I've had a lot of requests, so guys, thank you so much for commenting. It's great to hear from everyone. I love the questions, so keep them coming. And any suggestions of places to go check out, definitely get those in the comments as well. But today we're going to go over the Sea Doo GTX 155. What my thoughts on it. I've put now 50 plus hours onto it already just this summer alone, so I've been really riding it quite a bit. All right, so the first thing we're just going to quickly discuss here is some of the little extras that you have that you can actually tie onto it. These new Sea Doo 2019s have the link system, which is absolutely fantastic for storing extra gear on. So I'll show you quickly what I got here. So the first thing we got here is the link gas can. So this holds about 15 liters of gas. I will say that we had some issues with it, and I'm not the only one that's had it, where the nozzle that they gave you did not work for us at all, right? So all we've done is we took the nozzle that came with it and just replaced it with a basic nozzle that you get from any gas can, because for some reason you couldn't get it to they tried some fancy dancy stuff. I think it was way over engineered, more than it needed to be, and you couldn't get, like, half the gas would come out and then it would stop, or you couldn't get any airflow. And I've heard it from a couple other people online and some of my friends that have it as well. So all we did is, it's like not even $5, go buy out a regular gas can thing. Have had no issues with it since, and has now become one of my favorite things I got on here, just for that little peace of mind, stuff like that. The next thing we got is the link bag. So in the link bag, I carry around with me like axe, for chopping up, for cutting wood and stuff like that. Got a pillow in there for camping, and pots and pans for camping, stuff like that. And then there's plenty of space in there, right, which I don't think you can see on camera, but whatever. Anyways, so, and it's a water-ish type bag, so you just roll that up, right, and it clips together, and then you put your cap on it. Pretty good to go. I've had no issues at all with that as well, so that's been pretty good. So that system works by clipping on to these link systems here. So I'll show you how that works right now. Okay, so with the link system, which is, again, these are the attach points right here, and then on the actual, you've got the attach point here, and the actual locking mechanism is right there. So you just open that up, it's ready to go. So what you would do, you just pop out like that, grab your gas can, and the first one you do, slide into there, then you come over to this side, and now you can see that's lined up in there. So all you do is flip that, put your rubber thing there, and now that is fully secure to the Sea Doo, which is great. And then, like I said, we have the link bag, right? So on top of the gas can, you've got two more link attachment points, so you can put your link bag on it as well. So, and again, it has the same kind of system where you just open the lock up like that, and you put this side in first. I realize turning the camera upside down isn't going to do you any good, so put that side in first, come around to that side, so it's now lined up, and then you just click it close, you'll hear it click. Again, nice little feature with the rubber to hold it in place. Again, that's not going anywhere, and I have been through quite a bit of waves with this and have had no issues at all with worrying about it falling off and stuff like that. So with this model, it is a 3-seater, right? So you have your main kit, and I like that you got a nice backrest to it, which is great. I do find that if I'm in some bigger waves and I want a little bit of you know, it has the trim to it, which I'll go over, but I want to put a bit, I'll sit kind of almost back this far to this section and be leaning on, pulling on things, so it gives you a little bit more of a tilt to the Sea Doo and stuff. If you want some more room, but there's two push buttons on either side, right? So you push those and you can actually pull off your back seat, and it gives you, if it's just you as a single rider, I'll turn it to the side here, gives you even more storage. And there are little areas where you can clamp down there and there and up in there. Now obviously you can't use it as a seat while it's moving because that would be completely uncomfortable, but nice little, and like I said, this clips back in that easily, which is fantastic. If you want to get to the engine compartment, you would just take this seat off, and then there's a clip that's right here. There's a clip that's right here on this seat, pops it off, and you can see right into the engine compartment. So moving up to the front here, we've got your kind of quick access bin, so we'll pop that open. So in this bin, I got the option of a USB port for charging, so I can charge my phone while I'm out on the water. It has a little cap. Then obviously it has where you can put your phone if you don't want it to get wet, and a nice bit of space. And this is completely, once you clip that down, that's completely watertight, so you don't have to worry about that. But I've really never even had any issue, like this whole bin is pretty watertight and stuff like that, right? So I've never had an issue with it. And then like I said, I just keep an Apple charger in the bin with me at all times, and then like I'll put like my sunglasses or gloves, anything I need really quickly right there to get to while we're doing it. In this case, there's some videos going to come up where we're going through the Trent 7, so I had like my receipt for that so that they can look at it, so I just keep that handy in there. This is, you know, the dash, which is pretty nice and stuff like that. Like I said, some people were asking about the color orange. It's just what the default was. I don't know how to do it. I've been looking online and no one says anything about it. But if you can look really closely, and this is why I know this section came off of either a Sea Doo or a Can-Am, because there's like turn signals on either side. And obviously you don't need turn signals on a Sea Doo. I mean, next level, right? And then you've got your steering wheel. So over on this side is your power on off. Then you've got your variable trim system, so up and down. Your mode select button, so you can choose between sports mode, eco mode, and just regular travel mode. If you have a higher version of this, like the 233 or an RTX, you also can get like ski mode for when people are, you know, you're towing water skiers and stuff like that, and a couple other modes that is available to you. And this button right here is like a speed control. So even on the 155 GTX 155, you can have like trolling if you want to go fishing. So this has 10 different speed settings, going down to as low as half a kilometer an hour all the way up to about 15 kilometers an hour. So really great when you're going through like the Trent 7 waterway. There's sections of it that are just 10 kilometers an hour maximum. So you just kind of set that. So I have it set at, one of my settings is 10 kilometers. I press this button and you don't have to hold on to the trigger anymore. So, and then this side is your brake and reverse. This side is your gas. Over here on this one is just how you would control your options that you have on there if you want to switch between screens and settings and stuff like that. So all this does is just change that up for you. Then we've got what is probably one of the greatest things ever, the new design. With 2 clicks, you open up and you have unbelievable storage. It's absolutely ridiculous how good it is. So like I said, you have your fire extinguisher, your safety kit, and then what I got is, as an option, I got this extra little piece here for keeping stuff. So keep my flares in there. Like I said, always good to have that. And then sunscreen because, you know, sun safety. And then I got my like an anchor kit that's in there as well, just in case you have to do something offshore. But like you can see, that pretty big. And then put that all in. Oh yeah, also great for Canadian. Mosquito repellent, always carry that with you. Then I carry one of these like soft cloths, good for cleaning off your glasses when you're getting them wet on the water, and then, you know, wiping down your Sea Doo if anything spills on it. So keep one of those. Usually I put a drink down in here when I'm actually out on the water, and the cloth I'll put down in there. And just for safety, you know, carry a lighter with you just in case. And fuel holds a 60 liters worth of fuel, and then, I mean, that's quite a bit. You can get some good distances. As you've seen in some of our videos, we really get some huge distance out of stuff. And then just to give you a great sense of how much and how good this storage is, I got right here is a 20 liter or 5.3 gallon for all my US friends, 5.3 gallon fuel tank, right? Fits absolutely perfect in this storage bin, and you still have tons of storage left. So I've put this in with a tent, sleeping bag, air mattress, some clothes and stuff like that. All that fit perfectly in there, plus a few things in here, and then obviously my stuff in there. It was amazing. So great feature to have. The fact that the lid opens up so you don't have to crawl over the handlebars is one of the greatest features ever. So close that, and then kind of just give you a quick walk around to the front so you can see it. I mean, and beautiful lines, like absolutely beautiful lines. Well guys, again, I don't know, that's pretty much everything I got going on right now for this. So this has just been probably a longer video than I thought, because I like to talk a lot. But that's kind of going over the Sea Doo. If you have any questions about it, please leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. It lets me know you guys are out there. Thank you for all your support, for all the fun that we've been doing. Like I said, if you're out there and you ride, you know, let me know, and we'll see if we can get together and go for a ride somewhere. Otherwise, you know, man, guys, have a great time on the water. Be safe, enjoy it, and until the next video, peace.